And welcome back into the Northeast Challenge here on Madden 23, the Northeast States Only Challenge, as last episode was very up and down. During the straight true sims, we played really well. I think we won all but one of those. But in the watched sim games, we lost all three, and that put us in an awkward spot. Now, luckily, we are still up 2 games on the Dolphins. We'll face them week 18. That could be a huge game. The Bills and the Patriots. We ended up splitting the series, lost the first games for both of those, and then won the second games. So, this episode, 3 games left. We'll be watching all 3 because they are critical to where we end up in the postseason. If we possibly end up not even making the postseason, all of that is found out here and now as we jump on into this Jacksonville Jaguars game. And we'll be getting started on offense. The rain is coming down, and if you watched last episode, you guys know turnovers were a problem for Matt Ryan. Hopefully, he's corrected that in between episodes as we do get a check down to Pacheco. We'll go for a gain of 5, setting up 2nd and 5. And also, do want to apologize for any sort of raspiness or awkward sounding voice today. Was at the Sounders Open Cup match yesterday as I record this, and it was a great game. So therefore, my voice not fully recovered. So we have a 3rd and inches after the pass on 2nd down with a heavy formation, triple tight ends up top, and we'll go with a pass to the bottom, caught. It'll be a 1st down for Raymond. And he had a pretty solid episode last episode, but it was Jeff Smith who really impressed. Hopefully we'll see him continue to do that today as Dylan gets a carry down the middle, gain of about 7 or apparently 6. And I do believe switching him into the true starter at running back has been a much better balance between him and Pacheco as, hey, remember when I said turnovers being a problem? Matt Ryan just threw another one straight to a linebacker. So I want to say that is 3 games, maybe even 4 games in a row where our first offensive possession has ended with a turnover. A Matt Ryan interception as Murray scrambles here. We'll get the first. Oluokun eventually gets over there to get the tackle, and it was close to the line to gain. The refs go ahead and give it to him as Breece Hall, the running back for him here, will get about 3. And we did also see Allen get injured at the beginning of last episode after getting switched to DT from the Khalil Mack trade. He came back at the last game of last episode. He's getting the start here, and he allowed Kyler Murray to find the gap there for, yet again, another 1st down run. So while we are struggling with our quarterback right now, they're doing pretty well with theirs. I'm going to knock on wood that changes. Get another handoff down the middle. A lot of space for Breece Hall and another 1st down rush given up. But a flag does come down. And it'll actually help us out a little bit. Block in the back, and I believe it was on Dotson, one of their receivers. So 1st and 10 at the 18. Kyler Murray with a quick throw. An awkward throwing animation for sure, but he finds his target, one of their tight ends. I think that was Higbee. Indeed, yes, it was Higbee, gain of 9, setting up 2nd and 1 inside the 10. Hard count, no one jumps. There'll be a delayed handoff as his running back 2 checks in, and he will squeeze out the 1st down. Mostert. Well, so far, the rush defense not looking very good, even in passing situations with the scramble, as they get another quick throw. Not in for a touchdown, down just prior to the goal line. They'll stay spread here. They do have Breece Hall back there next to Kyler. There goes some read option. Just a straight handoff, and it works. They've taken the lead, capitalizing off of the Matt Ryan interception. Well, maybe on the 2nd drive, we'll do better. Start with a throwaway, 2nd and 10. We get 8 yards there, A.J. Dillon. 1st and 2, that definitely wouldn't have been accurate, but it was a penalty on Demario Davis, who did have the interception on the previous drive. Dylan will get 4. 2nd and 6, get another 3. Setting up 3rd and short. No problem for Dylan. Gets another 6 as we hand it off 6, this time to Pacheco. Moving down the field close to the red zone with a 22-yard gain by Isabella. So let's jump in, watch the remainder of this drive, hopefully tying this game up. But that will be the start of the second. So we'll flip the field now at the 22. 1st and 10 with the 2 receivers stacked to the bottom, 2 receivers up top, including Hunter Long, the tight end. Pass rush is working its way in, and Hutchinson threw down Matt Ryan. Will now be a 2nd and 23 at the 35. So not a lot of great play that we've seen from our offense while watching. Be a play action pass here. Matt Ryan has time, is going to go towards the back of the end zone. Underthrowing a receiver, but overthrowing another, and it ends up getting broken up despite the fact we had 2 receivers to 1 defender. Just kind of is synonymous with how we've been playing the second half of this season, as we go with a check down on 3rd and 23 and get 2 yards. Love it. So we'll send out the punter turned kicker for a field goal at the 39. It would be a 49-yarder. He's made some decent ones before, and he's going to make this one as well. We at least get on the board. Now, can the defense have a better drive this go-around? Obviously, they were put in a poor spot last time, but still, we've seen them struggle at times. CeeDee Lamb gets a nice chunk there, 12 yards into plus territory. Another 10 there for Dotson. Not the first down, though. Now 3rd and 3. Can the defense get them off the field? No. 13-yard CeeDee Lamb gets them inside the 15 with Tyler Higbee. Tight ends continue to just be a problem for us. We'll just finish off this drive in the quick sim as Breece Hall gives them a 2-score lead. Now with a little over 3 minutes left before halftime, can the offense actually finish off and polish off this drive with a touchdown? A.J. Dillon starts with a short gain, 2 yards. And on 2nd and 8, we'll drop under center. 2 receivers up top, 1 down below. Single back set. We hand it off. Dillon cuts towards the top. DeMarco just falls over as A.J. Dillon, hesitant a lot, but still a solid run for him. As we sit at the 41, 2:15 on the clock. Have 2, maybe 3, actually, yeah, 3 receivers down below, 1 up top. We're going to go with a shorter pass here. Caught close to the first, will be about a gain of 8. And that'll also send us inside the 2-minute warning. We still have all 3 timeouts, sitting exactly at midfield here. Just need 2 yards for the first down on 2nd down. Will be a pass across the middle, nice catch. Number 17, Tajae Sharpe with the first down. I feel like that's the first time we completed a pass that wasn't to Pacheco or to Raymond. At least that's just how it feels, as a quick rush around the edge. 58, Shaq Barrett will bring down Matt Ryan once again. I believe that's a 2nd sack we've given up. 2nd and 14, we're going to have a guy wide open across the middle is Jeff Smith, who was fantastic last week. Sets us up for a much easier 3rd down as we do start calling our timeouts. So on 3rd and inches, 59 seconds on the clock, bunch up top, 1 receiver down below. It will be a pass, so that tells me we would go for it on 4th down if we don't get it, but Jeff Smith shows up once again. We've called our 2nd timeout. I would have saved that, but unfortunately there's not necessarily a coaching type mode for this that would allow me control of play calling as well as timeout usage. As we get a check down here to Pacheco. Unfortunately, no one commented on my dad joke calling him Pacheco down last episode. That was a little disappointing. But under 30 seconds left here in the half. 2nd and 7 as Pacheco runs into Ryan as he went to throw it. Hunter Long gets the catch. But we call a timeout, so it looks like we'll probably be bringing out the field goal unit. But that's not what I'm looking for here. I want a touchdown before half. At least give us one more shot at one. Toss us up, one-on-one, back corner of the end zone. Tajae Sharpe brings it in. That was a great throw from Matt Ryan. That's why you go for it with 8 seconds left. Heck of a grab, heck of a play. We're still down. But as we jump back on into sim here, only 4 points down. So it could be a lot worse. We do start on defense for the second half, so we'll see how well we could do. 12 yards to the tight end. Higbee just continues to be a problem, and we have some really good linebackers, so not quite sure what we need. Another tight end gets another gain of 12. Just tight ends continue to be a problem, and honestly all of our series, including the Commanders Replacement Squad series. 3rd and 5, another first down given up, this time to Dotson, a receiver, so at least slightly different as they work their way inside the 30. 2 throwaways back to back. 3rd and 10, 12 more yards. Why do they keep getting 12 yards exactly? Okay, well, there we go. They get 13. At least that breaks the chain, and they get a touchdown to a tight end the very next play, putting them back up 11 points. Our offense, they start with a -2, so that's great. 2nd and 12, then knocked away. How about 3rd and 12? We get 7. So offense goes nowhere after going down yet again another 2 possessions. Kyler Murray, Breece Hall? Yeah, I think it's Breece. As they rerun that same play. Then a penalty on Udo backs him up. I'll take it. 2nd and 16, 7. 3rd and 9, 26. Just keeps happening every time we get a decent 3rd down situation. The defense just gives it up. We continue to struggle in these watched sim style games, but when we just outright sim, we do fairly well. 2nd and 8, 1 yard rush. 3rd and 7, a reception for 0 yards, so we at least force the field goal. 14-point game. Now, how can we do this offensive possession? We need a touchdown. We have 2 throwaways and then 10 yards. Khalif Raymond keeping the game alive. 3-yard gain followed by 9 Tajae Sharpe, the only guy with a touchdown for us today. 2nd and 13, we get 8 Jeff Smith. 3rd and 5, Tajae Sharpe coming back again. I would prefer if we could get down the field a little bit quicker here as we're close to the red zone. Why not go ahead and jump in? Under 5 minutes remain, still down 2 possessions, 14 points exactly. As we sit in shotgun, Matt Ryan sets up the screen pass, has Pacheco with a lead block. We'll get at least the first down and a couple extra. Give us a first down inside the 15, 2 receivers up top, 1 down below, still sitting in shotguns, which you're going to primarily see here. As Ryan has pass rush coming in, Shaq Barrett as well as number 28. That is Owusu. I already know what it is. I know what it is, but I know I'm going to butcher it because I'm not looking at it. So I'm just not even going to finish it. You know who it is. 2nd and 23. Going with another pass. They bring a blitz. We pick it up well, but we could only go with a check down. And to make matters even worse, it was a penalty, holding, so 2nd and 33. This team, as we set up another screen to Pacheco, almost outruns his blockers, but doesn't really get past them. Will just be a gain of 8 for 3rd and 25. With about 3 minutes remaining in the game. Matt Ryan in the pocket is waiting. He's still waiting and waits too long. Throws the ball out right before a sack. So 4th and 25. A first down can only be inside the 4. So let's make some adjustments here to this play. Tajae Sharpe, you could go on a slant. Pacheco, let's actually have you block for a second, and then you can release. Well, Jeff Smith with a one-on-one, one-hand grab in the end zone. Jeff Smith wants that offensive player of the episode again. Heck of a grab, keeping this game alive. Just an absolute beauty, but it only really matters if the defense can get the stop here. As Kyler Murray goes with a throw, knocked away. Oluokun in there on the play. Not sure who the corner was who actually knocked it out before the hit. But 2nd and 10. First down was good. They start with a run here. Breece Hall not getting by 58 Milano. He's on the older side, 28. So I would sure love to cap off this Northeast Challenge this year. Otherwise, there's going to be some severe challenges further on. 3rd and 8. Kyler Murray dumps it off. Milano, as well as Oluokun, will get the stop. This game is not over yet. All right, Matt Ryan. 1 minute, 52 seconds. You're the veteran, most veteran on this team. Can you get the job done? We start with a throw to the bottom, wide open receiver. Nice call. Jeff Smith showing up again. We do still have all 3 timeouts, but we're playing to tie. Unless we go for a 2-point conversion to win. Tie is what we're playing for here. We get a check down. A.J. Dillon gets a few yards, then out of bounds. You know, at least we're having a variety of packages out here. You know, 2 tight end, 2 receiver, 3 tight end, 1... Or, yeah, I guess we have had some 3 tight end. I meant to say 3 receivers, 1 tight end, but a variety. Keeping the defense guessing. Trying to, I guess, tire out some of their players with the substitutions as A.J. Dillon gets the grab here and gets us down to the 30. Just over a minute left. Again, still all 3 timeouts. Matt Ryan dumps it off again. A.J. Dillon getting involved in the receiving game today. Gets 9.5. As we sit just outside the red zone here. Matt Ryan in the pocket. We'll go towards the top, overthrowing Jeff Smith, who also was wide open. So that one is on Ryan. 3rd and inches. 2 receivers stacked down below, 2 receivers up top. Will be a pass going up top. Checo. Sticking with that same formation here now with that fresh set of downs. 38 seconds on the clock and now counting. Matt Ryan. Shaq Barrett. His 3rd of the day. Although they only credit him with 2.5. So that previous sack with number 28, the linebacker, coming in late, they gave him half a sack on that. I don't agree with it, but it's what happened. Matt Ryan across the middle. Gets the catch. Raymond. 2 timeouts remain, 3rd and 6. About 10 seconds on the board. We need a touchdown. Matt Ryan to Pacheco, who gets the first down. Not much more timeout is called. Maybe. If we play this correctly, we have 2 plays left. If we play it incorrectly, 1 play. And we need a touchdown. Where do we go? Not there. Awful pass intercepted in the end zone. Raymond in the back of the end zone, open. Hughes, the corner, was also open, and apparently that's where Matt Ryan wanted to go. And the losing streak of these watched games moves on to 4. I don't know what it is with them. Their play is just not the same as that first episode where they were very impressive. Since then, the offense has been extremely hit or miss, really playing down to the level of whoever we play against, when we should be doing a lot better. Matt Ryan, I think that's 4 or 5 games that we've seen in the last 2 episodes with multiple interceptions. In this game, it was extremely costly. And unfortunately, it's going to overshadow some great plays by Tajae Sharpe and Jeff Smith in the end zone with some great grabs. Some pretty good throws by Matt Ryan too. But his poor ones, well, it's pouring. And we're just going to jump immediately on over to Week 17, taking on the Seattle Seahawks. We now, with that previous loss, and a fantastic play here for the Seahawks play 1, we now only sit 1 game up on the Bills. It is within our own doing that we can make the playoffs. But if we keep playing like we have been, it's not going to be on us. It's going to be on how the other teams perform. Another pass complete here. Trevor Lawrence, this time not a huge gain of just 6. But it's all facets of this team that have just started to crumble as the season has gone on. So who's going to make the big plays? Who's going to force the turnovers? Who's going to score on offense? And who's going to avoid giving up the ball? First down gain, Howard. We've seen that a lot from the tight ends as there's a twin receiver stack either side. As it go with another pass, it's been all pass so far. Gain of 6 there too. I believe it was Shepard. And now we'll finally see him come out in a heavy set. 3 tight ends. Basically a goal line formation as they go with a stretch down to the bottom. And we don't contain a first down rush for Javonte Williams. So I expect this Seahawks team can put up some points with all the different guys that they have. However, their defense not as good on paper, but that's fine because our offense hasn't been very good either. So it should be a good matchup on that side as well. as Williams gets the catch, 7 yards. Going back to that twin stack look either side. Lawrence draw down the middle. Williams will keep powering through down to the goal line. Just need about the tip of the football further for 6 points. Capping off their drive, they will go with a pass to a wide open tight end. We just can't cover him. Is that Parkinson's? Maybe. No, it's not. Shaheen will put them up 7. As for other news around our division, if you look at the bottom, the Dolphins just wiped the floor with the Patriots. Patriots were at the bottom, and that is another offensive possession to start a game that we've ended it with an interception. This was just one play. Matt Ryan has been truly awful for the last half of this season. But what I was trying to say is that we were coming into this game with 2 games up on the Dolphins. They won today. If things continue like what we've seen from the start of this game, as Chris Godwin puts them up 2 touchdowns and Will Harris is injured. It's just not great. But if trends continue, a 1-game advantage for us going into Week 18 when we face the Dolphins. If the Bills lose today, which I surely hope they do, as we have a 10-yard penalty on 3rd and 10. So, yeah, just an awful start. Completely awful. Falling apart. We had it in our advantage to start this episode to make sure we locked in a spot in the playoffs. And as we've played so far, I don't know if we get in. Maybe a 7th round, or a 7th seed, I should say. As Hunter Long with our best play, 12 yards. Pacheco will get 3. 6 for Jeff Wilson, I did it again, Jeff Smith. 8 yards, Dylan. All right, offense maybe finally moving here. 20 yards, Raymond, as we start the 2nd quarter. Throwaway, Matt Ryan. Please get us in the end zone. Hunter Long with 13. A sack by DeMarcus Lawrence. Back us up back outside the 10. 3rd 3-yard rush will get us back inside the 10. And then a throwaway 3rd and goal. We have to jump in. We need a touchdown. I mean, at this point in the season, like that's the only thing we can do. We need the touchdowns. We need to win at least 1 game here as we do get them to jump off sides. Can we float that anywhere better next time? We're going to need this penalty and rerun the play. We pretty much get bailed out with getting that offsides because this was just Matt Ryan is not placing these balls where he really should be. As pass rush is working its way in, is anyone gonna break open? He gets rid of it late and Dylan drops it at the goal line. No points. Just playing about as flat as we possibly can. Just really doesn't seem like anyone wants to make the plays, as we do actually make a play there on 3rd down. Force the punt. But can we score? That's been the biggest problem. Turnovers and scoring. Pretty much essentially what football is. We've struggled with. 3rd and 1, Dylan converts, keeping the drive alive. 9 yards there, Raymond. Down to the goal line, 22 yards, Raymond. And touchdown, Kyle Juszczyk. We're on the board, finally. Now, can our defense get a stop here? Allow us another opportunity on offense. Aluakon with a 15-yard penalty is not going to help out. Would like another opportunity to get a touchdown here before half. 3rd and 2. 21 yards. Chris Godwin inside the 30. Inside the 15. Not a touchdown. That's a surprise as they get inside the 2-minute warning. So a 5-yard rush. And then there's the touchdown. O.J. Howard. Well, we at least still have time for another touchdown before half, but will we get it? We'll start with the quicker sim. If we get close, we'll jump in. Matt Ryan, throwaway. A penalty, Justin Pugh. 2nd and 15, 9 yards, Pacheco. 3rd and 6, a sack by Tristan Hill. This team. It's entertaining, at least, because in a way they are playing better than what I thought they would at the beginning of the season. Right now, they're playing to the level that I thought they would, but this offseason, I don't know if there's very many things we're going to be able to do to improve the team as we give them a free 1st down there on 3rd down. And they can put more points on the board here before half, and Sammy Watkins does that. It's now 28-7. So let's start getting some quicker sims on in here. Can we get some points back? try to make this a thing. It looks like it might be more Seahawks points instead as they make it 35-7. As the quicker sim, I'm just tapping the button until I see some points on the board for us. But we're not getting anywhere right now. And it's true concern for our playoff standings, as we will not be winning this game 35-7. Well, let's hope the Bills lost as well. And here is where we stand. In Week 18, it will be up to us to see ourselves into the playoffs. The Bills won last week, Week 17, but our simmed victory over them has kept us atop the AFC East, and it is a tight race up top. 9-7 for both the Jets, ourselves, and the Bills. 8-8 for the Dolphins. It could go in one of three ways, with really any of these teams possibly getting it. Granted, if we lose, the Dolphins win, the Bills would have to lose, and then maybe there's a way the Dolphins squeak in that way. Without going too far into it, that's what it possibly looks like. In terms of the AFC just in general, we are the 4th seed currently. There are a lot of teams who are 8-8, 9-7. So essentially, if we want to secure our spot in the playoffs, we must beat the Joe Burrow, Alvin Kamara-led Miami Dolphins. So, Week 18, it's all on the line. Let's see if we can get the victory. And with the team struggling, needing a win here today, it's time to break out the throwback uniforms. Miami rocking some orange jersey. I mean, honestly, I don't even know the last time they wore that uniform set. We're rocking the AFL. Yeah, I think AFL. The really old uniforms. Doesn't look anything like the actual Jets, but we'll see if it sparks something in this team. First down gain there on second down as Burrow finds one of his receivers, Pascal. And I remember Pascal did have a really good game against us in the first match. Will be a handoff. Kamara down the middle with plenty of rushing room. Spinning off of a tackler will get 9. And they do run an actually fairly balanced offense. Split 50-50 between pass and run. So it's going to keep us guessing as we whiff on a tackle close to the line of scrimmage. And it goes for a big gain yet again. So I'm sure we'll see a nice spread of different formations, sets as well for the Dolphins, as they have a lot of different personnel. Coming out here with 2 up top, 1 receiver down below. Kamara the lone back, Burrow under center. We'll go with a handoff, and for what should have been stuffed at the goal, luckily not at the goal, what should have been stuffed at the line of scrimmage was not. Goes for about a gain of 5, setting up 3rd and 5. Can we get off the field? Pass rush coming in. Burrow can't escape. Credit that one, Alton Robinson. All right, Matt. If you do not win this game, you might lose your very last game as an NFL quarterback. So, might as well go win as A.J. Dillon breaking off his best rush of the season. Only 25 yards, but still his best that we've seen. Trying to help out Matt. But yeah, might as well go ahead and win the game. Go into the postseason, and if you lose it in the postseason, you know, you at least still went to the postseason your last year. He's, I want to say, 35 years old. So he could very easily retire, leaving us with our next best possible quarterback, at least as far as I'm aware of, as Tyree Jackson, the Buffalo quarterback who came into the NFL switching to tight end. We've had to switch him back to quarterback. He's a 58 overall, and he might be the next best guy if Matt Ryan cannot get the job done. 3rd and 2, we motion out Dillon. It's a heavy set, but a spread empty set as we sit in the pocket. Pass across the middle, wide open receiver. Raymond first down inside the 40. Now a tight shotgun look as we have 2 down to the bottom, 1 up top. Running back leaves. We dump it off. Jeff Smith. And honestly, I'm pretty sure Jeff Smith is my vote for offensive player of the year for season 1. Pacheco, why are you running backwards? That should have been a first down 5 minutes ago. Instead, 3rd and 3. 2 receivers stacked down below, 2 tight ends up top. Matt Ryan drops under center. A.J. Dillon will get the handoff, has some space, will break it to the outside. A flag comes in as he rushes towards the end zone. Of course it does. Holding, I could only assume. Now, at least that was on our left guard, Elijah Wilkinson, so it actually did affect the play. 3rd and 11. We're going to continue with a first down here at least. Would have rather had the touchdown, but Hunter Long converts, keeping the drive alive here as he gets down to the 22. Now, I will say, I feel like this is the first of these state-only challenges where our tight end really hasn't been a big asset to us. I feel like he has the potential, as he does give us another first down here. But I do feel like he has the potential. He's a young tight end who we could try to grow, and honestly don't really have much of a choice besides to do that, as Pacheco gets the carry here down the middle, gain of 5. Will leave us with 5 more on second down as Matt Ryan drops under center. Single back set will not be played. End of the first. But already I feel a sense of improvement in this game. The fact that no points were given up for us in that first quarter, I feel like the team is playing better. I don't know if that's true or not. Matt Ryan also 5 of 5, hasn't thrown an interception yet, knock on wood. 3rd and 1, goal line formation. We handed off Juszczyk for the touchdown. Maybe we just need to run the offense through Juszczyk. He seems to do well when he gets the ball. Now, are we actually just seeing improved play from the team, or is it the uniforms? Or has Fitzpatrick become Fitzmagic once again? We'll find out if you aren't aware. Fitzpatrick is our head coach, recently retired, went to Harvard, so he fit in the Northeast Challenge. We'll see if he can lead us to the postseason. As a throw to the bottom, Burrow finds Kamara for the first. It was close, but the refs give it to him. So they'll keep their drive moving with a bunch up top. Under center they go. Going to motion over one of the receivers, fake the jet sweep, go with the other one, who we at least slow down and then wrap up. And honestly, Oluokun I don't feel like has had a great season this year. I expected more from him. As we have 2nd and 12, we had a pass rush, but they get it away. It'll be a gain of about 3. So 3rd and 9, can the defense get the stop once again? Shotgun look, 2 down the bottom, 1 up top. Burrow in the pocket, will go across the middle, caught, first down across midfield to the 48. Luckily also for us, Will Harris, who did get injured in the previous game, is back. So we're fully healthy as yet again another quick slant caught, first down. Now switching it up with a heavier look, 3 tight ends all up top. Kamara in the back. Do they go with a stretch? No, they go with a weak dive. Tries to cut it to the outside, and we miss the tackle. Khalil Mack. Like I said, well, look at the penalty first. And that will definitely take. But like I was mentioning last episode, in the watched portions of these games, Khalil Mack isn't doing a whole lot. 1st and 18, they go with a throw. Going to get about all the lost yardage back, make it 2nd and 7. But as I did show at the end of last episode, Khalil Mack in the sim portion of these episodes does rack up the sacks and tackles for a loss. But while we're watching, he just hasn't been performing, which is just strange to me because it happens a lot with some of the premier guys, as Kamara will get stopped by Milano a yard shy of the first down. So 3rd and 1, they bring out the heavy set. It's an ace formation but with a fullback. Will be a handoff to the weak hand side. They pull the guard. The guard tackles the running back, but after the first down is gained. So once again on a 3rd and short, they convert. At the 28, they go with a pass. Burrow going towards the top, 58, caught around the 20, so I guess 20 involved somewhere. I believe that is T. Higgins. Will get about the first down. Technically, that looks like a first down to me, but I mean, I'm fine with it. Can we get a loss here, though, on 2nd? No, quick throw caught, first down, and maybe a little bit extra. They're getting a lot of yards after contact. But the Dolphins, with their playoff hopes on the line as well, trying to tie this thing up before half. They're down at the 8, about 2 minutes, and some friendly fire there keeps the catch from even happening, possibly even a touchdown from happening. Appreciate it. Thank you, Dolphins players. 2nd and goal. 2 up top, 1 down below. Burrow in the pocket. We send the blitz. Does not phase him. He finds his receiver. Touchdown, Pascal. This game's tied up. Now, we did get a pretty nice return by Pacheco, so we'll start our drive at the 32 for our 2-minute offense. Pass across the middle, dropped. Who is that to? I believe Hunter Long. Like I said, the tight end just hasn't fully come into fruition yet. Hopefully he does. 2nd and 10, Matt Ryan in the pocket once again. Pass rush coming in, and he takes the sack back at the 22. I don't understand how you could be a veteran NFL quarterback of so many years and not throw the ball away, you know, or find someone to check down to. We now call our 2nd timeout. Actually, no, we didn't call any timeouts. It was the Dolphins, because we're already punting the ball away. So a complete waste, and now the Dolphins, with a minute and a half, good stop on the punt. But with a minute and a half, they have 1 timeout remaining. They could take a lead before half. And with the combination of Burrow, Kamara, as well as a pretty decent offensive line and receiver group, you could very well do it as they get... Okay, I was about to say, there's no way Pascal's getting that catch. Especially in, like, triple coverage. 2nd and 10. Hot route, maybe an audible being made there by Burrow with a quick throw to the sideline, and T. Higgins, though, will get that catch in triple coverage still. Honestly, with possible defensive pass interference. Sometimes Madden just likes to make things difficult, and, you know, that's part of the challenge is, you know, for it to be difficult. Kamara breaks the quick tackle there. Milano will drag him down, gain a 6. But they're about in field goal range here, so they can take a lead before half, barring anything drastic to happen. Can we get a sack like Khalil Mack? Do something. Instead, it will come from the opposite side. Alton Robinson gets his 2nd, and that is drastic. That very well could have knocked him out of field goal range as they call their last timeout. And after, they send out 3 up top, 1 to the bottom, I believe, is their tight end. Burrow in the pocket will unload for the first, not first, close to the 1st down, but into field goal range. But can they get the team out in time? No. No, they can't. So we avoid losing our lead entirely. It's gone, but like it's still tied, so it's not like awful. But we could have gone into halftime down very easily there. And as things stand across our division right now, at least for the Bills game, they are up. So we need a victory here today. 3rd and 15, knocked away. Offense goes absolutely nowhere. The first possession of the 2nd half as we continue on here with the quicker sim. We watched pretty much the entirety of the 1st half, so I want to get through at least the 3rd quarter here. Get us into the 4th and see if we can make something happen. 3rd and 3, 11 yards, Jonnu Smith. As they continually just get, well, I was going to say get nice gains until a Linderbaum penalty will back them up. 2nd and 15, then a throwaway. 3rd and 15, a sack, Zach Allen. Love to see it. Defense getting some plays in this game as we start fairly deep at the 11. Get 6 yards to the 1st down there by Pacheco. 7 yards, Jeff Smith. 2nd and 7, we get 10 to Raymond. 1st down, 13 yards into plus territory, Hunter Long. 2 yards, Dillon with the first rush of the play, or rush of the possession. 3rd and 2, 11 yards, Hunter Long. If we can continue to just do that, that'll help us out. As Jeff Smith gets us down towards the red zone and Hunter Long caps off the drive. That is what we need to see. Now can we just continue that into the postseason, hopefully, and win it? Alvin Kamara starts them off with 4 as they're back down here. Burrow, throwaway. 3rd and 6, another throwaway. Defense gets the 3 and out. Now, let's have not a loss of 3 on 1st down, but I was going to say a nice, slow, methodical drive. Putting more points on the board, and we do keep the drive alive. 22 yards there, Raymond. A.J. Dillon will get 6. Taking this on into the 4th quarter as we will continue our quick sim. Or quicker sim? I'm not exactly sure what to call this menu, but simming either way. 4th and 3, not past midfield, but close. And on 4th and 3, Tyree Jackson comes out for his first offensive snap. Can he get us the first down? Brought him out because he can run, and he's going to need to do so here. Tyree Jackson around the corner, stepping out of bounds. First down gained. And we can go back into the sim until we get into the red zone, which a Lindstrom holding isn't going to help us out. Then a throwaway, 2nd and 20, knocked away Cameron Dantzler. 3rd and 20, 17 more yards. This would be a really long field goal attempt, and I don't trust it. So once again, the offense takes the field here on 4th down. We do keep Matt Ryan out there. Now, can we just find someone open across the middle? We're going to have Jeff Smith with the first down, keeping the drive alive. I am pressing here with this team. We're being aggressive. We need to secure a win, as it is the Bills taking on the Patriots. 17-10, Bills are up. As we get a pass here, Hunter Long for 7. Wish it was 7 points, but I'll take the 7 yards. 2nd and 3. 2 down to the bottom, 1 up top. As an audible is made, we'll hand this one off. Pacheco gets stuffed at the line, 3rd and inches. As we come out, shotgun set. Bunch to the bottom. Pacheco in at running back. Will be a pass, and it will be caught. Jeff Smith just has been clutch for us this entire season. At least when Matt Ryan isn't throwing it directly to a linebacker. 1st and goal. 2 receivers stacked onto the bottom, 2 up top. Will be another pass. Ryan in the pocket. Pass rush working its way there, but won't get there. Tried to find Tajay Sharp in the back of the end zone, but knocked away. Now we switch, go under center. Bunch to the bottom. A.J. Dillon won't get the ball, at least in a rush. Pass rush, not going to get there. We throw it away. And we'll drop back to shotgun here with actually 3 down to the bottom, 1 up top. Pacheco in the backfield as we motion over Tajay to a bunch formation. We go with a pass to the bottom corner. Wide open, Andy Isabella. This time he's not stepping out of bounds. Gets the catch. 2-possession lead. And as we continue on, a concern pops up in the back of my head. Bills still winning, 24-10. As I start to think, if we both win, obviously would still both have the same record. How do they decide the tiebreakers? Obviously, if you saw last episode, we split the series. They won the first one, we won the second one. So I'm not sure exactly how that goes. Does it go to whoever won the second one, or does it go to the next one? Like division record. I don't know what the Bills' record is against fellow division players or teams. Obviously, if we get a win today and they get a win, we both would have defeated a divisional foe. So even if we get the win, I'm now concerned that we still might not win the division. Hopefully we do. Again, I'm not sure what the breakdown is. Either way, we have to do our part and at least secure the victory here, as we are now inside the 2-minute warning. Burrow is intercepted by Will Harris. No one is going to get in front of him. That should be the nail in the coffin. 3-possession lead. Under 2 minutes remaining. We waited until the final game of this season to start to play a heck of a lot better, as T. Higgins gets 25. As we continue on here, expect them to pass, so I know they're going to get some chunk plays as Pascal shows up with 30. Under a minute left, Aluakon knocks the pass away. A touchdown, T. Higgins. So they draw it back, 28-14, still 2-possession lead. A minute left. We recover the onside. We should be able to run this out. A.J. Dillon gets 3. A first down will do it. We need 4 on 3rd down, and we throw the ball. Do we go for it? I think we do. To put the season away, Tyree Jackson retakes the field. Looking maybe at Raymond on like the inside zig, or just a scramble with Jackson. We do have our receiver open. Raymond gets the catch. And that is it for this game. We will walk away with a 28-14 victory. The Dolphins, they will not be headed to the postseason. But where do we stand? Bills, with 2 minutes left, are up 8 points in their game. We won't know the end score there until we sim to the next week, which would be Wild Card Weekend. Either way, we know that would be the game we would be playing in. There's no way we're getting a first round bye whatsoever. But we at least take, and actually at the very end there, split second, Bills do defeat the Patriots. So again, that thought in the back of my head crops up. Does it go down to divisional record? If so, who was better? At least we know we did our part today. Specifically this one game. The other 2 games, no. We put ourselves in this situation. But at the end, we did as much as we could. Final week, we got the victory. Are we in? Or did we just miss out? And we are in. Facing the Buffalo Bills. We both finished 10-7. We win the AFC East. Against the Buffalo Bills, though, we've struggled. They have Patrick Mahomes at quarterback. In the watched game, it was embarrassing. We lost 47-13, allowing 20 points in the fourth quarter, 17 in the second, and 10 in the first, while only managing to get a touchdown in the first quarter and then 2 field goals the remainder of the game. Patrick Mahomes and Ryan pretty close on yards, but the big difference, 6 interceptions for Matt Ryan. We did pick off Mahomes 1 time. We did sack him 3 times, but also we only completed 46% of our throws. In the rushing department, Jaylen Warren for them, phenomenal game. 4 yards a carry, 2 touchdowns. Dylan averaged 7.8 yards a carry, fantastic, but it was only 4 carries. They also had Dalvin Cook, who rushed for a touchdown. Patrick Mahomes rushed for a touchdown. Hunter Long was the best receiver in this game, though. 6 catches, 76 yards. Their best receiver, Pat Freiermuth. So again, tight ends continue to be a problem for us. They have Nelson Aguilar, who had a solid game. The only receivers to get touchdowns were Jeff Smith, and for them, Jamal Agnew. We did win in at least the tackle for loss department. We had double what they had, or actually more than double what they had. So that department, solid. But Nate Hobbs destroyed us. 3 interceptions for him, 1 for Kaiser White. Milano did get 1 back for us, but then we still gave up more to Darrell Taylor and Xavier Rhodes. So this next game will be tough. So make sure you're subscribed. Scroll down and hit subscribe. You can click on my bear icon on the bottom right and make sure you tick the bell notification button. That way, you're notified of when these videos go live. This series posted every Wednesday and Saturday. When we get to the playoffs, things change. It's no longer multiple games per episode, 1 game per episode, but it will be up to you to decide how many videos you get a week, as well as us actually winning the game. So if we win and you guys get the video 50 likes, the next round is the next day. So as this is coming out on Saturday, the playoff will be posted, wild card round, on Wednesday. If we win and you guys get the video 50 likes by the same time the next day, these videos are released 12:30 Pacific time. So as long as there's 50 likes at 12:30 Pacific time on Thursday, we'll have another video posted the next round. And then the normal video that comes out on that day, we'll just bump down about 30 minutes or so. And that trend will continue throughout the playoffs as long as we keep winning and as long as you guys keep getting the video 50 likes. So make sure, subscribe, bell notification, and be ready to hit that thumbs up. And hopefully Matt Ryan wants to avenge his 28-3 playoff performance. So, until next time, where we will have playoff football in the Northeast States Only Challenge, We'll see you later. Goodbye.